హలో. హలో. హలో అందరికి. హాయ్.
Good evening, one and all. I'm Adam Gilchrist, and next to me in the commentary position is Ali Mitchell.
Thanks for such a warm introduction. I'm sure I don't need to tell you just how much I'm looking forward to the day's play.
Thanks, Alison. We go out to the middle now. Big decision coming up.
The pitch seems to suit it. Good call to bowl first. Certainly looks like there'll be something early on for the bowlers. The openers will really need to keep things tight in the early overs.
బౌలింగ్ తీసుకున్నాం
We're
ఫస్ట్ ఆఫ్
about to get underway, and already the crowd is up. This is looking to be a great day of cricket. Well, the ball hasn't even been bowled yet, and this crowd is already making it hard for me to be heard. Does very well to quickly get across to this one.
That showed great skill. Lovely timing. The boundary was the only place that ball was heading. The gap was left open for them and they were happy to oblige. Picked it early, got into position well and punched it to the boundary. How will the bowler respond?
Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there.
Well left and through to the keeper.
There's an almost tangible fervour throughout the crowd at the moment.
Who was parents? School.
The atmosphere is electric. You can really feel the buzz around the spectator areas. Couldn't get it through the field.
4 balls parents. So far so good.
That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Can't time that any better. Perfection. How will he reply?
Nicked it. 13 runs added there. New Zealand, 13 for none.
End of the first and an exceptional start. Some big shots early on. Can build some momentum easily off that over.
Singh coming on, obviously hoping the pace will cause some trouble. Wow, that's missed the lot.
Seifert lets it go through to the keeper.
Oh, great ball there, but it'll find the gap.
Good return back from the deep.
Got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. Doesn't beat the infield.
మనమే కొంచెం నెమ్మదిగా ఆడుతున్నాడు. ఎందుకో తెలియదు. కాసేపు వాయించుకోవడం.
Just a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets onto the front foot and it's flown over the boundary.
Absolutely middled that. Oh, what a great piece of fielding. 4 runs saved for sure.
ముగ్గురు ఎవరో కామెంట్ పెట్టండి రా.
10 runs added there. New Zealand 23 for none.
Another massive over of power hitting. Run rate did dip a bit though, although I don't think they'll complain much about this start.
Lovely cover drive straight to the extra cover fielder.
హలో, ప్లీజ్ కమెంట్ గైస్.
Beautiful timing there off the front foot. It's racing away. The fielder out in the deep has some serious work to cut it off. Nearly gets the edge. Bumrah with a great delivery there. That's a strong appeal. What's the umpire's decision? It's almost palpable, the excitement emanating from this crowd at the moment. It's going a long way. What a shot.
All the way, got it right out of the middle.
Yeah, it can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes, though, you just got to accept it and move on. Brilliant diving stop. End of the over. 7 off it. New Zealand 30 for none.
It's a strong combination at the top of the order, and they're showing why so far.
Can't get that outside the ring field.
Hey, catch.
The whole team's gone up here. What's the umpire going to say? Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot.
Oh,
Well played. Could be a quick single.
అది శ్రీరా ఎదుగుతా ఉంటాను.
Never an extra run on that arm. Great throw back in from the deep.
Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go. Finds the middle, but won't find the boundary.
Through.
Well-directed throwback.
పగలదండి.
India will need to change their approach, leaking runs. That'll give both batters enormous confidence.
But it's been crisp, elegant, easy shot making so far. Plenty of runs and plenty more if they keep it up.
Oh, run out.
Flex that one, simple as you like inside the ring.
కమెంట్ బ్రో, ఎవరు చూసుకుంటే తిరగట్లేదు బ్రో.
Conway left it alone. Didn't want to chase the wide one.
ఇంకా 3-4 వైడ్లు వేసాడు.
Onto that early, that could be 4.
Errs on the side of bowling slightly fuller, and they've been put away.
ఇప్పుడు నెత్తి పగలదేం కాదు.
Might look to go big again here.
Oh my, that's racing away. Great shot, pulled straight to backward square leg though.
Guys, please subscribe if you're new to this channel.
Go for it. It's high in the air.
fuck
Fielder
that.
coming around, but it looks like we'll carry.
Well, that one's for the textbook. Stands tall on top of the bounce, and a lovely flick of the wrist at the end.
Pandya, the pace bowler, coming in.
Let's go, Pandya boy.
Great shot through the gap.
Avoided the fielders, one bounce and 4 fantastic shots.
Well timed, but there's a fielder out there.
Stepping, just a little too eager on that delivery.
We're going to go in for the kill with this delivery. It's up to the new batter to make sure the fielding side doesn't pick up any more momentum. Nicked it. Let's just see if they can... get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Shide, should be runs here.
Good return there, back from the deep.
Edge, but it drops safely.
Good throw from the deep, bang on
Guys,
target.
please subscribe.
Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Straight to the fielder. End of the over. Huge. 17 runs coming from it. New Zealand 65 for none.
Outstanding job. They read all the bowler's variations. Combination of precision and power. Tremendous power play.
Rana has the ball in hand. The captain will be hoping they can tie one end down. Runs have been flowing a little
Gambhir
too
boyfriend
easily.
వచ్చాడు guys.
Finds the fielder with that shot.
Well, that ball has been hit. It's flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward onto the front foot is just ridiculous.
That's a solid shot. Chance to run two. Cuts that off well in the infield. 8 runs out of there. New Zealand 73 for none.
Kept the heat on throughout this innings so far. Really good batting. The next few overs could tell the tale of just how big this score will be.
Edged it. No one there. Could be 4.
Right over the stumps.
Was quick onto that in the infield.
లేదు ball.
I thought that was passing, but a fantastic dive to cut it off.
76 for none.
That was a really well-timed shot off the back foot. Saw it early and it was dispatched with ease.
Mightn't get to the boundary. They should get at least a couple. Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there.
Conway with a leave. Didn't like the width.
Nicely played. Runs 1.
Please subscribe, guys.
Square cut, finds point, no run.
Left alone by the batter.
Beats the cover fielder. Nice shot.
Well, these are the sorts of shots you just stand and admire. Gets onto the back foot and rolls the wrists to keep control and find the boundary.
Does very well to quickly get across to this one.
For 9.
Interesting decision to change the bowling. Found the going tough earlier with the ball. A huge challenge with how well these two are scoring. Oh, now then, that's high in the air. Batters should get a few here.
Hit that so hard. Pressed forward, got the body shape right and launched it. One for the textbook. How will the bowler respond?
Punch down the ground, mid-off and mid-on in pursuit.
Good return back from the deep.
వరుణ్ చక్రవర్తి బయట ఎక్కదు లోపల కూడా గేమ్లో కూడా ఫస్ట్ ఓవర్లోనే వికెట్ తీస్తారు.
And with that wicket, we'll see a change out in the middle. The task here will be that of support and getting themselves settled into their innings. Finds the middle, but won't find the boundary. Big throw there, and it's on target. There's a almost tangible fervour throughout the crowd at the moment. Edge, but it drops safely. Got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. Got on the inside and played that wonderfully. Fielder needs to work hard to stop that. Some serious questions need to be asked after another poor over. First, how to stop the rot, and secondly, do you use someone else?
Kept the heat on throughout this innings so far. Really good batting. The next few overs could tell the tale of just how big this score will be.
Going with pace now.
Is coming into the attack.
Great timing right off the meat of the bat. Doesn't beat the infield.
Nice.
Singh showed some great skill there, saved a potential boundary.
How will he reply?
No problem, guys. Not video. I'll show the only audio.
Well played, could be a quick single. Oh my God, how the heck did they stop that one? What a great stop.
That's just a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets onto the front foot and it's flown over the boundary. 6 lost ball. How will the bowler reply?
Nicely played. Runs 1.
Hello guys. Am I audible?
Absolutely middled that.
Please comment anything.
Good stop. Probably managed to prevent 4 runs. That's a boundary save for sure.
Ending the 12th over, the batting team are now 118 for 1.
Hello guys. Please subscribe. Those who are watching. Please. It means a lot to me. Please support me. Come on, man, Dubey. Come on, guys. Please leave a comment at least.
Dubey with a great delivery there. Massive appeal. Might have just been missing though.
That's just silly. The power on that shot is incredible. That's the sort of shot you want to see at a cricket match.
Got down and rolled the wrist beautifully. Can't get that outside the ring field. The whole team's gone up here. What's the umpire going to say? Edged. Caught. Good work from the keeper. Simple as you like. The batter didn't bother to look at more than one delivery in that over. New batter always likes to feel bat on ball as they bring a bit of nervous energy to the wicket. Would be impossible to focus out there. The noise is deafening. Well, now that could be out of the ground. That's a tremendous shot, just sailed away.
Well, enough leverage there to get a good swing of the arms under it to get it over the rope.
Swept away, but finds the fielder. Couldn't get it through the field.
సిక్స్ తర్వాత మంచి కంబ్యాక్.
Well, that was just textbook. Finds the space and power to lift that ball over the top, and it just keeps going.
Lovely cover dive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Chance. Everyone's gone up. Pandya coming back on here. They've been bowling really well so far. Put on the inside and played that wonderfully. Fielder needs to work hard to stop that. Cracking shot, over pitch and got what it deserved. That's 4 more.
That is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward, dispatches it to the boundary.
Catch.
Well played, could be a quick single.
Never an extra run on that arm. Great throw back in from the deep.
Straight drive, mid-off will cut that one off.
Borges put it guys.
Oh, that's beautifully struck. Right out of the guts end all the way.
Just missed the line. Not the worst delivery, but that was dispatched with interest. Everyone just watched that in awe.
Well timed, but there's a fielder out there. 16 runs added there. New Zealand, 156 for 2.
They had a great foundation early on, and they've carried it forward to make a big total. Might look to go big again here.
That's got a flight number attached to it. That ball has gone a long, long way.
That was seen so early. The timing was brilliant, and that is stayed hits. Fantastic.
Oh, whack. Pick the bones out of that. It's gone for a maximum.
I'm really liking this innings. It's been built with solid strokes. That was another one with immense power.
There could be a couple if they hustle. Finds the middle, but won't find the boundary. Oh, that's a great shot early on, wide of cover, and that'll give him a bit of confidence early on. May pull up short of the boundary though. Got down and rolled the wrist beautifully.
Into the 16th over. The score is now 172 for 2.
beats the cover fielder. Nice shot.
That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Can't time that any better. Perfection.
This delivery just needs to be pitched up on a length. Too short, and you're going to get punished on this pitch. Crash! Beautiful bowling.
There you go. Come on, guys. Hit a like, guys. If you love this wicket.
With the fall of that wicket, we have a new batter at the crease. Chapman will be looking to make a strong start to their innings. Finds the fielder with that shot.
Come on, chase.
Jumped all over the slower ball, only gave them more time to see it and make sure of it.
On the drive and beats the fielder at point. That'll run away for 4.
A strong area for them, lifted it up and over towards the rope.
Rana coming back into the attack. They'll be wanting to improve their figures a bit. A quick wicket would work nicely. Oh, my word, that is huge. Middle, that's a monster of a shot.
Well, that ball has been hit. It's flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward onto the front foot is just ridiculous. Caressed that nicely through the gap to the boundary. Bowler needs to tighten up a bit.
Nicely played. Runs 1.
Good throw from the deep, bang on target.
Oh, boy, that's a maximum. I want to know how far that's gone. Came right off the meat of the bat.
Well, that's a waste of a delivery. Absolutely no trouble getting onto it and dispatching it for 6.
I didn't feel there was too much wrong with that last delivery. They just need to keep the ball in the right areas and the rewards will come. Across the stumps and a flick of the wrists. It's wide of square leg. Could be 4.
Good return there, back from the deep.
That's the over. New Zealand, 207 for 3.
They attacked all areas of the ground, 4s, 6s, and there was strong running as well.
Singh coming back into the attack. Going a long way. What a shot.
Just a little bit of room given and the power was immense. That's flown over the boundary. How will the bowler respond?
Finds the middle, but won't find the boundary. Was quick onto that in the infield. And the spectators are absolutely brimming with anticipation. Does very well to quickly get across to this one.
Errs on the side of bowling slightly fuller, and they've been put away. Can he come back with a dot ball?
Great shot. Nice and compact on the front foot. Head was perfectly still.
4 runs. They were so still at the crease. Just a slight movement forward. Fabulous shot.
Great shot. There's a fielder back there, but they won't be stopping that one. Conway loves the short balls, and that hook shot was no exception. Huge shot. That's a massive shot. Just incredible.
Hit that one on the up. A fabulous drive for 6.
Great shot. At least one on offer. Head over the ball. Great shot. That's racing away.
Well, you can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
Well, now that could be out. Out of the ground. That's a tremendous shot. Just sailed away.
Well, that's what you pay your entrance money for. It's flown into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot. No need to move.
I reckon this is a respectable total. If the bowlers can get firing and get some early wickets, this will be a difficult chase.
Here we go. Coming in for the first ball.
Huge. That has flown.
You think I can hit?
Hit that so hard. Pressed forward, got the body shape right and launched it. One for the textbook.
Front foot punch down the ground and mid on in pursuit. Lovely footwork there.
Threaded it through brilliantly. All timing on that shot.
Good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Onto that early. That could be 4. Duffy did very nicely out there in the boundary. The spectators are absolutely buzzing right now.
Just a sec, guys.
Huge levels of excitement all round this ground. Oh my word, that is huge. Middle, that's a monster of a shot.
All the way, got it right out of the middle.
Can't afford to go too
think
full
it's a
again.
real shot or
Does
not.
help to switch up your deliveries, just to keep them guessing. Great timing right off the meat of the bat.
Well, what a lovely shot. It flew to the boundary. That's clearly not the type of delivery to be bowling here. Will it be 3 boundaries in a row?
pressure will definitely be on for the new batter as they take guard. Santner, I'm sure, will be onto their bowlers to pick up another quick wicket. The new bowler is coming into the attack. Oh my, that's racing away. It's evident and ever so audible that the crowd is at near bursting point at today's play. Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. They go up here, but it might have pitched a bit short. We'll have to wait and see what the umpire says. You can just feel the sheer excitement around the ground right now. Wow, that's missed a lot. There's an almost tangible fervour throughout the crowd at the moment. Power and precision in that shot. Oh, that's great work in the deep. Saved a certain boundary. Oh, they took off for a moment, but decided against it. Good decision, I reckon. Got down and rolled the wrist beautifully.
Good return back from the deep.
Someone different now to bowl at. Brings a different set of problems. I feel it's just a matter of pitching the ball up and getting them onto the front foot. Onto the front foot. Super shot. Should be 4. That's right out of the middle of the bat. 6 runs added in that over. India 28 for 1.
Well, couldn't have asked for a better start to the power play and the run chase. Exactly what they needed.
Really gets the edge. Henry with a great delivery there. Over the infield with a cracking shot. Nicely played. Runs 1.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot. And there was no point chasing that.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key here. Finds the middle, but won't find the boundary. Bit of a meal of that delivery.
Overstepping, just a little too eager on that delivery.
Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. 8 runs added there. India 36 for 1.
Well, after the first innings and the first 3 overs here, it is painfully obvious that this is a darn good pitch to bat on. I reckon you'd even do well here tonight, Athers.
Sure, it should be runs here. Chance to run 2.
That's a good strong throw back in, right over the stumps.
The atmosphere is electric. You can really feel the buzz around the spectator areas. Beautiful timing there off the front foot. It's racing away. The fielder out in the deep has some serious work to cut it off. Duffy shouldn't be too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their shots. Just need to tighten their areas now. There could be a couple if they hustle. No point chasing that one. It is racing to the boundary.
Well, that's textbook perfect. A lovely drive through the covers. No need for the fielders to chase that one. That showed great skill. Lovely timing. The boundary was the only place that ball was heading.
Going with spin now. Couldn't get it through the field.
Doesn't even wait to see if the ball's going to do anything. Onto the front foot, punches it away to the boundary. How will he reply?
Hit that hard and fast.
Never an extra run on that arm. Great throw back in from the deep.
There'll be runs here. Smacks that away through the gap.
Starting to hit their stride. Fabulous piece of timing, and they're into the 20s.
Tried something a bit different last delivery, and the captain shouldn't mind that too much. If they get it right, they just might get that wicket. Onto that early, that could be 4. Oh, what a great piece of fielding. 4 runs saved for sure. End of the over, India 68 for 1.
End of the 5th, and the bowlers have been getting some stick. The field will spread out soon, so they might look to bowl to more defensive fields.
Oh boy, that is so close to leg. Whoa! What a way to start the over.
Shit.
New batter comes to the crease.
Come
Never
on,
an
man.
easy time
The
to come
captain
into
is
bat
here.
after the fall of a wicket. The worst possible time to be coming into bat. Just have to settle and not think about the previous wickets. The bowler was really confident. It's the most enthusiastic crowd you could ever see right now. There's a buzz, a real buzz coming from the stands. Driven through cover, just for 1. Good stop, probably managed to prevent 4 runs. That's the over. India are 77 for 2. Five fielders are now able to be moved outside the circle.
Might look to go big again here.
They've gone up here. Big appeal. This could be out. Yeah, that could have been missing the stumps. Not the worst review.
But it's hitting in line.
Yeah, not the best of reviews there. Great call by the umpire, though. The field will come up now, you think. Pressure should be on as the new batter strides to the middle. They'll be looking for another quick wicket.
Good boy.
Edged it. That's a strong appeal. What's the umpire's decision? Got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. Crash! Beautiful bowling. That's a long way to walk out there just to turn around and walk straight back. They'll just want to get this first run behind them and then push on. Oh my, that's just flown off the middle.
Good return there, back from the deep.
Two straight and punched through the leg side. That's a boundary save for sure. Sodhi has kept the pressure on in this over. Just needs to maintain the momentum going forwards.
At the moment, they've got a chance in these next few overs to shift momentum if these two stay in and keep up this shot making.
Nicely played.
Good throw from the deep, bang on target.
Please comment who will win.
Onto that early, that could be 4. That's a stunning stop. That was going all the way otherwise.
That is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward, dispatches it to the boundary.
The slips have really gone up here. They like it. Bowler seems convinced it was a good shout. It was definitely close.
Didn't have a lot going for it. It's hit them.
Dubé looking quite surprised. Didn't seem too worried about a reversal. There'll be runs here. Oh my God, how the heck did they stop that one? What a great stop. Santner with a huge appeal. New Zealand having a good chat with the captain. Not sure this one is worth a review.
Impacted outside the line. Easy decision that for the third umpire.
Santner, good. Oh,
Doesn't beat the infield. Misses. That's a big chance gone begging. Everyone's gone up. And the spectators are absolutely brimming with anticipation. Chance. They go up here, but it might have pitched a bit short. We'll have to wait and see what the umpire says. Singh is new to the crease. They'll be keen to field bat on ball early. Great shot. Gets a hold of that and places it through square leg.
We can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way. How will the bowler respond?
Well timed, but there's a fielder out there. Santner will be happy with that over. As a captain, that's the sort of reply you need from a bowler after being tapped around a bit.
Kept the heat on throughout this innings so far. Really good batting. The next few overs could tell the tale of just how big this score will be.
They'll get at least one here. It's a leading edge, but just doesn't carry to the fielder. Kishan, fortunate there.
oh, ball marches Santner, bro.
Shot, textbook pull shot, and that's racing away to the boundary. Brilliant.
Well, what a lovely shot. It flew to the boundary. That's clearly not the type of delivery to be bowling here.
Kishan has gotten the big shot away this over. Now they can focus on playing the next ball on its merits. Finds the middle, but won't find the boundary.
End of the 10th over. India now on 105 for 5.
Well played, could be a quick single.
If that had been thrown to the other end, I think you'd be looking at another wicket for sure.
Absolutely middled that.
Good return back from the deep.
Great shot. At least one off.
हाँ ये जल्दी स्मर लो इस उसका पंच
There's an almost tangible fervour throughout the crowd at the moment. Got on the inside and played that wonderfully. Fielder needs to work hard to stop that. Nicely played. Runs one.
वो कैसे शॉट लगाते हैं
Wow, that's missed the lot. End of the over, 10 runs from it. India, 115 for 5.
With the field spread out, the batters have done really well finding boundaries and running, but the required rate still climbed. If they can stay the course for the next few overs, they could launch and really attack this total.
Singh, stand and deliver. Holds the pose as the ball goes straight over the bowler. 6 more.
That's just a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets onto the front foot and it's flown over the boundary.
No. Terrible shot. Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. It's almost palpable, the excitement emanating from this crowd at the moment. Nearly gets the edge. Duffy with a great delivery there. That's right out of the middle of the bat.
That was a good strong throw back in, right over the stumps.
That's a free scoring over for the batting side, taking advantage of some very poor bowls.
Kept the heat on throughout this innings so far. Really good batting. The next few overs could tell the tale of just how big this score will be.
Great timing right off the meat of the bat.
Errs on the side of bowling slightly fuller and have been put away. Can he come back with a dot ball?
Winds up but misses. It's like they went a bit too early on that shot. Super shot that. Singh advances and throws the bat at it with absolute disdain. Cut away for 4.
You just can't hit it any better than that. Beautiful shot. No chance at all for the fielders.
Bowling the slips have really gone up here. They like it. Big appeal. This could be out. Coming to the wicket. They'll be looking to play within the V early and expand as they get settled. atmosphere is electric. You can really feel the buzz around the spectator areas. Beautiful timing there off the front foot. It's racing away. The fielder out in the deep has some serious work to cut it off.
Never an extra run on that arm. Great throw back in from the deep.
Yeah, it's so clear that all these spectators here today are completely enthralled and energised, judging by that noise anyway. Went for the drive, complete miss. Someone different now to bowl that. Brings a different set of problems. I feel it's just a matter of pitching the ball up and getting them onto the front foot. Well played, could be a quick single. Great shot. Nice and compact on the front foot. Head was perfectly still.
Caressed that nicely through the gap to the boundary. How will he reply?
Well timed, but there's a fielder out there. That's great fielding. That ball was flying. Oh, stunning delivery. Bowled it straight through. Good swing coming back in. And with that wicket, the new batter will mark centre. Just needs to rotate the strike early on as they get settled into their innings. Perfectly timed.
Well, there wasn't a lot of time to choose the right end, but unfortunately, they went for the wrong one.
Really wound up for that. Ball seemed to come onto the bat quicker than he thought. Nicked it. Gone. Superb catch. Oh, wow. Brilliant reactions and what a catch. Before that wicket, the new batter comes charging out to the crease. They're quick to take guard and face up. Front foot punch down the ground and mid-on in pursuit. Lovely footwork there. And the spectators here at the moment, they're absolutely captivated by what they're watching. Power and precision in that shot. Nicely fielded out deep on the boundary. The crowd is electric right now. Drilled that one away. Lots of pressure coming into bat. They'll have to wait just a little bit longer to face their first ball though. Nice shot, straight to gully. It's evident and ever so audible that the crowd is at near bursting point at today's play. Nicely played. Runs one. It's the most enthusiastic crowd you could ever see right now. There's a buzz, a real buzz coming from the stands. Well, the tension is extraordinary. The crowd are on the edge of their seats. Nice shot, just a flick off the pads. The spectators are absolutely buzzing right now. Huge levels of excitement all round this ground. Bowling fielders look really confident. You can just feel the sheer excitement around the ground right now. terms of keeping the batters quiet. Just needed to take a wicket to make it an excellent one.
Well, this total was always going to be a challenge, going at 10 plus. They need to accelerate again to get close enough to the required rate.
Okay, guys.
That's the end of our broadcast for now. Hope you enjoyed the match and join us again real soon.
Please comment on whatever to tell them. Come on, guys. At least say I'm playing with it. Please. Come on, man. Okay, thank you. Bye bye.